in here with us though, for real. Yeah,
Yeah.
quarantine, but still super busy. I'm sure a lot of people got that going on. All right. We've been on a boat for a while. I know you're tired of it. We're still on a boat, but there is the dock. There's the dock. You guys were going to. Uh, it's
We are
wait
missing
for you.
Talking Nerdy, but he'll be back.
Oh yeah, that's what you said, right?
Let's try not to get flagged while we're docking.
Oh yeah, we got it. No. Cool. He's on call. Which I'm good with that. All right, but yeah, you guys have been on the boat for a minute. It was a pretty eventful trip, though. I mean, right?
A lot happened.
A lot happened. It's around. It's really. Let's go. It was night, so early morning. You guys are all rested up. Really early morning and kind of foggy. And before I get to y'all and your character descriptions, let me give you. I just had it, Miles. Some sweet box tech. There we are. Open. All right. Yeah. You guys are a Neverwinter. So.
Woo!
All right.
I'll give you. You can tell me stuff about your characters in a second, but I'm gonna give you some Neverwinter story. So, Neverwinter, the city of skilled hands, the jewel of the north, where many were the accolades once heaped in Neverwinter. Then, almost 30 years ago, the city died. Earth tremors that had plagued the region for months were precursors to the Mount Hotenow.
Eruption of Mount Hotenow.
Hotenow.
Hot now.
A portion of the volcano's peak exploded with such force that lava and superheated ash poured across the city in an avalanche. Half of Neverwinter's population died instantly. The city's buildings were razed, and a great rift, now known as the Chasm, rent the surface where the shifting earth had been pulled apart. And then they had like zombies and ash zombies, and it was pretty shitty there for a good minute. It was just got torn in half. Half of everybody died. Bad times. But that was a minute ago.
Time from the Dragonborn DLC.
That was a minute ago, and they're pretty hardy up there. They're a city of badasses. And they got Never members in charge, and they fought back, reclaimed their city, and now it's kind of back to business as usual, except, like, a lot of people left. So the people that stayed, just you had to be a certain kind of person to like want to stick around after that. So that was a couple decades ago. So yeah, it's getting back to its regular hustling, bustling, but still there's definitely scars there, and there's definitely evidence that something horrible has happened. But right now, not so much. All right, so you guys see this big old city with a lot of construction and a lot of adding on to this dock. They're getting a lot of boats in there, but not right now. Right now, it's kind of empty around this dock. You guys pull up, and you have prisoners. You're staying. Volo is nowhere to be seen right now. The Drow are kind of putting on different outfits, not the pirate ones, not the sea elf pirate ones. They're putting on like regular elf, human, putting some fake beards on and stuff. But yeah, they're getting ready to go to the city, not to cause trouble. Doesn't really look like they're not too. I mean, they got their knives. They love them, but they're not too strapped. It looks like they're going to go hang out. And you guys have some prisoners and some former slaves, not slaves, sacrifices, now free people that want to go home. So, Your prisoners are all secured and everything, and you guys see there's a bard there. Everybody, character intros. Tell this bard you see these guys chained up, and then y'all are around them.
Who do you want to start?
I will start with. Yeah, I'll go with Guyan. Because I keep forgetting what type of tiefling you are.
Guyan Rosling is a Zariel tiefling, so he's got these like giant horns. Otherwise, he looks quite a bit like Ryan Gosling, and he's a warlock. He likes to drive.
Cool.
That's about all I got.
He is pretty simple and single-minded.
Straightforward and simple. Simple. He's like task-driven. Wants money. Wants paid. He's got goals. Dark goals.
But actually, yeah, he does have dark goals. But it actually works out for you guys because he is task-oriented. So if you give him stuff to do, he is apt to do it. Okay. Where would Devin be for this? Would Devin be out front with these captives, or would Devin be kind of sneaking around? How would you handle this?
So despite his normal inclination of just kind of blending in with the crowd, given that we've successfully apprehended these not necessarily, well, yeah, they're pirates, slavers. Devin's gonna be out front with his more recently acquired slick studded leather that has little bits of sea kind of accoutrement to it, but mostly I think it was purple in description of what we had received. Yeah. But he's adopted it quite well, and he's definitely taken to it. So brown tousled hair, human walks off the ship with a short bow on his back and a short sword on his side, maybe a couple of daggers tucked away as well. But he escorts a couple of the prisoners off, and all right, man, just move it along. We're just going to turn you over to the authorities and make sure we take care of you guys. But not in the way you would take care of people.
Nope. All right. And you got not Jarlaxle. Rusty Big Hat just has a big-ass orange hat, right? You got this dude in this big-ass orange hat. He goes, you guys call me Rusty when I got this going on. Athalia, are you going to be helping them with this, or just kind of following them? What are you going to do here?
I'm walking behind Devon and try to help, even though I have no idea how I can be of help in this right now.
If you need a hand, just kind of keep these guys on their medical.
Just keep an eye on them. Just keep an eye on them. All right. I know who can be intimidating. Grizza.
So Grizza is probably opposite, like on the other side of Devin and Athalia, like on the other side, just like move along. And she's just this big half-orc woman. She has the thickest thighs you've ever seen, just some big, thick, meaty hams. And she like is kind of brandishing her great axe and like using it to like budge our prisoners forward. And she's like, come on, speed up, we need to go.
All right, cool. And
sorry, I just got a hat.
Other big gun here. Obsidian. They're getting everybody, your prisoners, off the ship. Jarlaxle has a big orange hat on now. I said that before you came on with your orange hat. His is a big fluffy one. He says,
Mine's
call me
cuter.
Rusty while I got the hat on. And yeah, you guys are taking them off the ship, and you see this. The dock's kind of empty. It's really early in the morning. You're in Neverwinter now. So yeah, they're kind of leading him off the ship. What's Obsidian gonna do here, getting off this boat?
I'm gonna see if he can smell anything good to eat, because that's his thing.
They do have. It's early. They're setting up. It's a fish market over there, but nothing cooking yet.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll just tell. Are we've given up the prisoners or the slaves?
You have them.
Well, we need to find out where to take them first. I think that would probably be the best course of
How about
action.
after we drop off prisoners, we go to like a tavern and have some drinks. Maybe have that special chat with Volo, something
yeah.
along those lines.
Let's have that chat with Volo.
And Rusty Big Hat's on top of that ship. He doesn't walk off the plank. He does this dope backflip with some flourish and then goes like, hey.
He's not gonna roll for it.
I can. He's fucking Trilaxel. He does it with advantage. All right. But yeah, he goes. He sees Asher over there. He's like, "Hey, guy, you come here."
Oh yes.
You're
And
like
I approach.
And he kind of lifts his hat. Or you know who I am, right?
Who doesn't?
All right, cool. Here's the thing, man. I will. And then he goes, "Where's that? Oh, here we are. I'll give you this ring that'll let you know thieves can't. Ooh, if you want to do a job for me."
I can be amenable to this.
All right. These guys are in a band. You're the new lead. So you get paid when you do the shows. They're doing something for Volo too. And then you do see this guy with his hat and this beard sitting there with his arms crossed, kind of like scowling down at the adventurers. He's like, they're writing a book for him too. If you want to make a little extra cash, maybe like, I don't know if it's like per word or what their deal is, but that's the thing too. They could probably use a legit bard's point of view. I mean,
Excuse me, I am Bard too. Rude.
are you planning on, okay, hold on, let me see if I'm just shit talking. Are you planning on multi-classing at any point?
It has on my character sheet. I have 2 levels in Bard.
I'm asking,
Oh. I'm confused.
are you planning on multi-classing? Or are you staying straight bard?
I'm pure bard.
All right, see, I'm not talking shit then. He's planning on sticking bard. All right, good. It's a pretty good deal. I mean, unless you really like it here, I mean, it's okay, but
This shithole? No.
you get to go all the way down the Swords Coast, all expenses paid.
This sounds entirely too good to be true, but I accept.
I know, right? Hey guys, and then the guys with the shit, they're not part of the band. You probably figured that out. Yeah, guys, I got you a new band member.
Oh, great.
I've got a new name for a band. Revolving Doors.
Yeah. The revolvers.
Excellent.
All right.
Revolvo.
Really wish I knew some of the Doors songs so we could make puns off of them, but unfortunately I know none. So not off the top of my
I
head.
make a lizard man with hair. I want to make
Jim
a just
Morris.
Morrison lizard man. He's gonna be a king. The crown on.
Disgusting.
There you
Right.
go. All right.
Alright, so yeah. What do you guys
Thank
think?
you for that imagery.
Ooh, I'll play that Ninja Turtles RPG, dude. You know I want to. Yeah. What do you guys think of your new?
Have we heard him play yet?
Yeah, we haven't heard any music yet.
Oh yeah. Give me a
Talking about
performance
some
check if you
wonderful
want.
plays.
Hey, if you
Yeah.
want to. The Jarlaxle says, if you want to, and me, the DM, says, performance check, if you want to. You could even just do like a charisma right now and just be like, or if they're like, do a kickflip, you can do the kickflip.
You know, I kind of want to do the kickflip, so I'm going to perform here.
Performance check.
Yeah. Let's see here. Well, we got rolled a 19. Let me see. We're adding +7 to this performance, so 26.
Oh shit! Yeah. What are you playing? You get
A lute.
A lute. Oh.
Mhm.
I'm just
Impressive.
imagining Miguel from The Road to El Dorado.
Oh yeah.
It's some pretty intense looting. You guys are pretty.
It sounded like you said looting
stoked
for a
on
moment. And
your
I was
new
like,
lead. Oh, look at that cat. That's
Hey, I leave that on my OnlyFans
one of these
account.
days I'll get your. See, he's over there being a dick. Objectively better cat. So, yeah, he did pretty good. You guys sounded pretty good. And everybody give me a perception check as he's playing Athalia. You can do it at advantage.
I got a 13 plus 1, so 14.
21.
Oh, that
14.
All right. So,
7.
yeah, no. 15 and up. You see Volo over there, kind of just like he's kind of like acting like he doesn't want to be noticed, but he wants you to notice him, trying not to be noticed.
It's like a freaking cat. Like only
Hold
if
on.
he it's his idea.
I don't notice Volo.
No.
No.
15 and
I
up.
pretend to not notice him.
Oh shit! All right, give me. I think you got it. He rolled like a 6, so he buys it. All right. Yep. All right. Cool. So, Asher, you would actually know where the you see they have prisoners, and they're not going to do anything like that to them. They're doing the right thing and taking them to the authorities. You would know where the proper authorities are in town.
So I see that you've got some luggage that needs to be dropped off. If you follow me, I can show you where.
Oh, thank you very much.
Very kind of you, local.
The name's
Thank
Asher.
you.
All right.
And I'll lead them where they need to go.
Cool. So,
Get moving, you slaver bastards.
I just had it. Oh, I see what's going on here. All right.
I'm ready for a morning drink. Let's go.
No, well, that's what's going to happen first because everybody can give me a perception check.
Sounds better.
Just gets worse.
15 plus 1, 19.
I epically failed with a 1.
15.
Oh, no. This is food related, so you get it at advantage.
Oh,
For
thank
having
God.
such discerning power.
Okay, 19 plus 1, dirty 20.
21.
All right.
16. Thank God.
Griza smells something.
So, cool. You do smell some. It smells like some pretty good coffee and some like baking.
Hmm.
And once you guys make it past like the dock, there are some shops. It is very early morning, but shops are starting to open up. There are some people out and about in town.
It's been quite a few days since I had a good cup of coffee. I'd definitely like to pop by one of these cafes and grab one.
What is
Right.
this acidic smell in my nose? I don't know
Oh.
what it is.
It is so rich, really helps me in the morning.
Is it some kind of drug?
One could call it that, absolutely.
Let's just
Okay.
say the pep in your step.
Hmm.
Never had it before. Might be interesting.
No, if you ever needed energy
Oh, I see
for your
that.
bard playing or smashing, you'll definitely enjoy it.
Oh.
I
So-
could also make you a herbal mix for tea that is quite energetic.
Oh,
Ooh.
And I know I'm new here, but
All right.
should we be stopping for coffee before dealing with them?
oh, no, absolutely. We definitely should unload these individuals first.
Don't want escapees.
They're like, your prisoner's like, I like coffee.
Okay, but do we want to spend money on slavers?
It could be.
They kind of see where this is going. So you guys are going to the little gnome. I'm going with gnome. The little gnome caretaker there. Says, we're just getting everything put out. We'll have plenty for you guys later. And I do appreciate you not bringing slavers into my establishment. We're just getting the cafe tractor. Is that KAFEFFETR? I don't know. Just trying to find. I found some fancy coffees that they have here, but they do have a lot of fancy coffees here.
I've been a
Black,
barista
and they
for
got
over
them
6
filtered
years.
and stuff.
So.
They're getting them ready, and they're starting to put out some loaves of bread, and they're just getting set up. But they're like, yes, adventurers, come back. I'll get you the special waiting for you. Thank you
Cafe
for not
au
bringing
lait,
slaves
Americanos, cappuccinos.
into my establishment. Oh, they got cappuccino too, but I got this black filter, good stuff with Norway coffee. All right, so yeah, you guys are going to the cops, right? You're going to the town
The
guard.
Yeah,
constable.
sheriff, constable, whomever.
The pigs, as my people would call them.
These guys aren't so bad.
Yeah.
My people being orcs who live in the mountains who hate everyone except themselves.
Cities
So-
are rebuilding. Yeah, I said about Norlord, never remember. All right, so well, you guys get to the little guardhouse, and it's there, just barely. It doesn't look like it's in the best of shape. It's clearly like rebuilt. Like half of it's new, the other half is a little old, and nicer than the new half. The new half is not the best. So you guys are going to drop some prisoners off.
Hello, guard people.
Um, oh, what'd they do? Who are these guys?
Slavers. They kidnapped. Well, they didn't personally kidnap, but they were carrying slaves in ship.
Can you grab me that hat? Your town guard, we've got a lot of mileage out of this, Miles. It was worth like the 3 days and all the warbler for this. But
He says since I made it and not him. Yeah. Mhm.
it's all true. You have a
It is a
picture.
dope ass. It is a dope.
It
ass
is
hat.
dope. I like it. It's water deep.
That was my first and probably like last cosplay.
Slaver, yeah. Go talk to. You'll probably get like I don't know how much they say you get for these guys. You got a wanted poster. Usually adventurers have wanted posters. You guys love those things.
To be completely honest, we were just turning them over.
No. There was that warning post. There was a wanted poster said 100 gold per head.
100 gold per head for
Yes,
these guys. And they
yes,
look
they're
at them, and then your prisoners are just like.
There's like a half a set of teeth among all these guys. Yeah, right.
They're like, they're shaking their heads and looking at you guys rather nervously. Yeah, sure. Go talk to Captain Giles in there.
Will do.
Thank you.
Are they really worth 100 gold?
I don't think so. We don't know the ramifications of saying they're worth 100 gold. These men may be put to death.
And your coins will be lined with gold.
But
your
I
pockets.
prefer to earn gold on the up and up.
I turn to the prisoners and I'm like, are any of you like fathers or like have children?
Yes, we all have like 10 kids and wives with really good relationships back home.
Can
Insight.
I tell if any of them are telling the truth?
It's a damn shame that you did all that.
That was a
horrible
pretty
stuff to
fast
those other
answer.
people, or I'd almost feel bad.
Can we insight check that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I already rolled. I got an 18.
Nat 20.
Nice.
I require no insight.
19.
I mean, I would also say that was pretty fast. I can't believe this.
Right.
Yes, they are all bachelor frogs.
Okay.
You did 10 and up. Figure that out.
And say, do we have a bunch of polygamists on us or no? Okay, gotcha. So, well, it's not a very good job lying, but guess I can appreciate the effort. No, I can't. We're talking to the captain.
We are total low-level losers, though. And then the other guys kind of look at the guy calling them all losers, and they're like, yeah.
Yeah, we're sure of that.
It'd be pretty cool if we had a 100 GP bounty. We'd probably have a picture up, one of the posters and everything.
So you want to be wanted by the country, even though you criminals, and people will know you and want to imprison you for money?
I'm a criminal. I want to be a better criminal with more status, yes.
If
Better
you
criminals
have
don't
a
get caught.
status, you're a bad criminal.
And you're in there, and Captain Giles is 100 GP for them. There goes and says motions at a couple other guards, and they come nod at you, and I assume you guys just kind of back away from the prisoners that aren't yours anymore. Or
If they have manacles, can we take them?
oh yeah, they'll swap you out a fresh pair. And be like, yeah, here, manacle for manacle. Yeah, adventurers. That's big time for you guys. All right,
Monsters.
yeah. So you guys, you get your manacles back, and they take them. And like, we'll book them. I would not expect 100 GP. Where did you find them? Were they in the city? Outside the city?
They were seafarers.
Terrorizing
Terrorizing the waters.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys came here in a boat. And what boat might that be?
The boat we took from them.
Okay, that's none of my
right.
business. All right, I can probably get you 5 GP. I really appreciate that unsolicited.
5 GP per head, correct?
Per head, yeah, per adventurer. 5, not all together. I'm not gonna make you split 5 GP. Okay, fine. I'll give you 10 GP per head, but do you guys just
Deal.
do? You guys just do apprehension. You guys pretty good at this kind of thing?
I mean, we
Alright.
didn't kill any of them, and we were able to incapacitate them very quickly.
All right, fair enough.
I would look. I'm looking at one of the prisoners, looking there up and down. I thought your head is worth more than just 10 GP. Well,
And he kind of hangs his head in shame. He's like, me too. So you guys do notice that where you guys came in looks like a regular, like I said, it's kind of beat up and it's under construction, half of it. But you notice where this captain's talking to you is impeccable. His desk, oh yeah, you can't see my desk, thank God, because it is the opposite of this captain's desk. This desk is super clean, has a little inkwell, everything is in order. All sorts of files and old-timey file cabinets on rails or something. But yeah, everything is in place and where it should be and very clean, just like him. He has a crisp uniform on and a very well-oiled, just all mustache, straight cut, very prim and proper mustache. This guy is...
Does he have a ton of zits underneath his oiled mustache?
Say what? This is Giles, Captain Giles, Arrowhead. But yeah, he says, I hope that your time in my city has been a pleasant one so far, and I do appreciate the work you've done in our great city's waters. Two of my guardsmen didn't return from their patrol recently, and you guys seem to work pretty quick. Our initial investigators found the area they went missing. I don't have much manpower available right now, because, well, we never do, really, but we're really short because now we're missing 2 guards. So we were already really short-handed and low on guards, and now we're down the 2 guards, and these 2 would have been the ones I sent to find the missing. So I just don't have the staff right now.
Are you offering us a job?
Job, I'll give you. You guys already got those for me. 20 GP apiece.
20? I mean, aren't your guards that you're so short on worth more than that?
There's a reason we're short-staffed. It's because I'm also short-moneyed, too. If I had more money, I could probably pay some more guards and have more guards to take care of this kind of thing.
Fair enough. Half up front, half when we find them.
If you guys bring them back in one piece and they're still good to go and guard, if these guards are still viable as guards, I'll give you another 5 apiece if you can get them back to me and they're ready to do their job again. Because yeah, really short staffed. I could really use those.
Where did they go missing?
All right.
Hey, could we get some paperwork that says we can go sniffing around places and stuff?
Yeah.
Would be incredibly helpful.
I'm new here. I'm not trying to get stabbed by some local.
I got a quote. Yeah, you got paperwork? You can have deputy badges. You seem...
I'll take that.
I'll take it.
You seem...
Are they like the little stickers that kids get when they visit the police station?
Exactly, the little stickers the kids get.
Super specialist deputy.
Let me make this clear. 2 people under my supervision are lost somewhere in this city, and I'll be damned to the abyss if I'll allow them to stay out there another night.
Mm-hmm.
You think, like, I understand finding missing people is important, but can we get breakfast and morning drugs?
Yes. Don't go looking for them on an empty stomach. Will this show?
It will.
It will?
Yeah.
All right.
Is that the name of the boat, guys? Empty stomach?
So
I don't know.
You guys, he said, yeah, you guys have time. Get breakfast. Look around my city.
So are you amenable to the half up front, half when we recover the guards?
I'm sorry.
Were you amenable to the condition that you pay half of the fee up front?
Yeah. I mean, you guys already got me. Then one of his guards gives him some paperwork, and he's like, "Oh shit, slavers? You know who these guys work? You know who these guys work for?
Some purple guys of day, I think it was.
I mean, they are right here. Why don't you ask them?
No, yeah,
Do
actually,
you know?
we will get to asking them a lot of questions, but yeah, you guys can definitely, you have those badges, and then he'll even write you little letters out. He says, yeah, go eat, be careful out there. And yeah, take half now.
Telling me to be careful. Do you see how strong I am? Mwah, mwah.
Got
He's
a
pretty
particular
strong.
gun over there.
What is that noise?
I'm sorry, Grizza. I'm sorry, Captain Giles says, but magic users just. He reaches out like he's going to pat you on the head, but then he thinks better of it and just shakes his instead.
No.
That's how he feels about magic users.
No, that's how he feels about Griz's chances against the Red Wizards of Day. I'm gonna punch him, and he's like,
And Captain,
yes.
if they fail to speak freely with you regarding their employers, I specialize in getting people to talk.
Oh,
We lost Grizzly.
we lost Grizza.
No.
Yeah. Bring in outside help for. Hopefully it doesn't get to that, but
If it does.
if it does, we'll see. Probably be perfect time for that too. Click it and then just move it over really fast. Oh, wait. Oh, dang.
Here's this,
Power went out.
That stinks. There's not gonna be. Yeah. Watch this, viewers at home.
Do it quick. Move it over.
Don't stress me out.
We have to leave it open next time, right?
We have to open it preemptively.
Preemptive open. All right, cool. But yeah, you guys have time to go get something to eat, and then he goes, I'll even give you. No, this little thing. He does write free breakfast special on your note that also gives you authority.
We have authority and a free breakfast sandwich.
You got authority and a free breakfast sandwich. It's just like being an actual cop.
Dang, that's like $8 a Panera Bread. This is awesome.
So yeah,
We got this. This is gonna be awesome. Free breakfast Sammys, and we're cops for a day.
We even offer you guys.
You all don't need insight to see that this power is already going to Guyan's head immensely. He's like the dirtiest cop ever, and he's had a deputy special badge for like 8 minutes.
Oh, okay. Guyan's drunk with his small amount of power. I love it. All right, so yeah, you go. I assume you guys go get eats then.
Yeah.
If we are going to a small shop where we get something to eat and pass by a herbal shop or something, I will stop there and buy some stuff.
Oh yeah, they totally. That yeah, that would be an elf. That'd be an elf. So yeah, they got a tea shop, herbal shop right next to the place with all the magic crystals and stuff. They got herbs, tea. And they do have some magical stuff too, but then they got some mundane stuff and components. It's a pretty nice place, and it smells of lavender. Unless you don't like how that smells, then it's mint.
I will have like a full list of different kind of herbs that I wanted to buy, and I tell them, and I just get a lot of different things from like sage, lavender, and everything.
Ooh. It's pretty good stuff. A couple copper or whatever.
Mm.
It's hard to price stuff less than gold, I find. Investors are like, here's a 20, you keep the change. On dose for everybody. So,
Either that or they're broke and they're working for pennies. It's like one or the other.
So, yeah. That's what happens when you have an adventure and healing potion based economy. Yeah, you got a pretty good setup now. You got all nice herbs, good deal, and you could even make your own tea if you don't want any of this coffee.
That's what I'm doing this for, and for a lot of other things. Especially for this special mixture that I want to give Volo later.
Interesting. All right, so yeah, you guys go to the tea shop. You're like, oh, yep, that's the place. You show them, and the little gnome's like, oh, I seen you meant Captain Giles. He's very particular. Very particular. Do you want his normal, or what are you guys looking for? What do you want here? They have coffee. They have. I just had it open. Coffee, salami,
Salami.
muesli, muesli, muesli.
Mostly.
Oh no.
Ah, muesli.
Yes, that.
I've never heard of that.
It's like cornflakes, but with corn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I'm writing this into chat.
Oh, gotcha.
It looks like some sort of like super fancy oat cereal.
Yeah, and they got like
With fruits and oats and nuts and everything, so it's pretty fancy. It's much better than cornflakes.
they got some almonds and stuff in there, and then they got some. They got that coffee there. Yeah, and she was having problems with the Zoom, which I totally get, because you need really good service for it to go on your phone, and it helps to have a stand too, because otherwise, I've tried to do it before. I think, yeah, Tony, you saw me try to do that one of Satine's things. It looked, and there's cars driving by. It was horrible. Yeah, and then they got like smoked salmon, pickled herring, and coffee. Then they got a lot of the dark coffee there, and then some espresso, stuff like that. And Athalia, they will bring you out a really hot cup of water to make some. Everybody else, what are you guys thinking of picking up here?
Well, I have a couple just quick questions, primarily about Captain Giles. You said he had very particular tastes.
Yes, very, very particular. He wants his 3 eggs and his 2 coffees as black as it can be, and as pressed as you can press it, which we've tried to explain to him it doesn't work like that. But he wasn't buying it, so yeah.
Okay. Anything else about him that you could possibly share with us?
I mean, he's he's pretty starched, and but he's on the up and up. He's a good guy. He's trying his
Okay.
hardest. He's just like that.
Good. Well, would you happen to have any information regarding a couple missing guards?
Oh yeah. Um. Yeah. If you just round the corner, 2 blocks down that way. Actually, the might be kind of busy over there. You might be able to find somebody who's seen something because the marketplace is it's early in the morning when you guys got there. You want to drop your prisoners off, talk to him. Now you're eating. So yeah, stuff's starting to open up now. The market's probably going to be open at that point. So he's like, yeah, the market's open. You guys, you go check that out. I think they still got everything roped off. So
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much for your help. If I may, I just have a quick custom request. Could you try to like wrap some of that baked salmon into a pastry with a little bit of like cheese inside of it, cream, and then black coffee?
oh yeah, you can totally do that.
Before he leaves to make that, I whisper in his ear and add a couple of different spices that will make that even better.
All right. I'm learning too. Come on, don't fail me now.
And then I'll order the same.
Oh, okay, yeah. They're like, oh yeah, we'll put a little bit of
Rosemary or something. Basil.
yeah, basil and some sweet paprika.
Paprika.
Sweet paprika. Yeah, there we go. Sweet paprika. Yeah.
Paprika.
Pepper.
I guess in the US it's basically like I guess you kind of call it pepperonis.
Paprika, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
paprika.
All right. So yeah, and they 10 minutes later they come back out. What's Guy getting here? He just probably just chugging some coffee.
Yeah, he probably tons of coffee. And he just goes outside and smokes a cigarette. Smokes too many cigarettes and drinks too much coffee. While the coffee's just getting it while the getting's good.
All right. Cool. So everybody's got their breakfast now, and it is pretty good. It's
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh yeah. It's pretty good stuff.
See how hot it is. Can I roll for that?
For what?
When I'm drinking this coffee, how hot it is.
Sure.
Is it good
Yeah,
coffee?
it's good coffee.
Yeah. While eating it, I just look over at Athalia and Asher. This is really good. You guys should try ordering this. Obsidian, you're a genius. This is amazing.
Yes.
I did hear that little notice about the spices. Oh, so much better.
But
It's
yeah.
all in the spice.
And it is a pretty nice spread for breakfast time in such a small shop. So you guys are all fed, feeling good, and you have some leads. You gonna go to the market, or I mean, you can do whatever. You can go bother some other guards. You got options. I'm not going railroad. You got the whole city. Go eat somewhere else if you want to. Go check out where you're playing later on tonight. I don't know. What are you guys gonna do here? But he did say they didn't want those guards to die.
I mean, what do we want to do first? We could have this talk with Volo before we doing this other job.
So you guys are inside.
So we're gonna break up with Volo and go find these guards?
Yes.
Breaking up sounds so bad.
You guys are.
We're going to break him up.
Oh, actually, you're outside smoking cigarettes. So you would see this big orange hat shaking around, and then you see this small floppy hat shaking back at this big orange hat.
Orange hat, do like small floppy hat, not so much.
Exactly. So you guys are inside eating and stuff, but there is a little outside area too. And yeah, out on the patio, you do see some bushes out there. You see big orange hat and then floppy hat. You guys are inside. I mean, if you can go outside and listen, you can just walk over there. What are you gonna do here? Oh, and no history check needed. You can tell the floppy hat's Volo's floppy hat.
I assumed.
Yeah.
I mean, I would basically jump up from my chair and walk out and be like, "Oh, Volo, long time no see. We have something to talk with you about."
Quickly wolf down my food and walk outside too.
My plan was to bring him in again because I have all my stuff in there.
He kind of Volo sighs and then Rusty is like, "Oh, I already told him about the one thing, but yeah, sure. Hey, sorry about that, Volo." And he slaps Volo on the back just a little too hard. And he says, "Sorry about all the bad news you're getting today, buddy. But yeah, I'll see you around though. And you take care of these guys, all right?" And then yeah, Rusty Big Hat walks off and
Leaves Volo here with us.
He leaves Volo here with you, and then he's like, "Hey, can I have a cigarette?"
Only got like 8 left. No, I'm
And
kidding.
then he takes the lucky.
Yeah.
Walks off.
I pressed the digitate. It tastes stale as shit. Tastes like he lit his cigarette backwards.
He flicks that cigarette back at you and calls you an asshole as he continues to walk away. Tastes like farts. Yeah.
Take
Back
my
at you.
lucky.
Okay, fair enough. So, yeah, you're there, and Volo's there, and he says, "I just heard the news. I'm not your manager anymore. Thanks, guys."
You're welcome.
Good to meet you.
Yes, Asher, you weren't here for the previous parts of our little adventure, but Volo unfortunately had lied to us about Jarlaxle, about the ship, about many different things. So we felt it would be
Basically everything.
yeah, we felt it would be prudent to have a conversation with him. You're unfortunately just kind of hearing the latter end of it, but I don't know of your association with our friend Rusty. But I'm
Literally
assuming.
just met him.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm assuming you have no real feelings towards our friend, former friend Volo here.
I mean, for all I care, this man can take a long walk off a short pier.
Excellent.
We can still be
Who's this
friends.
guy? And
Sorry, former manager.
Someone who matters.
Thalia,
Unlike you.
No, he's gonna do some insight. Oh yeah, he know. Is there anything you'd like to say to me? And he's like, "It's crocodile tears. No insight check needed." He's like, "What do you got? What do you have for me now? I've already had a pretty crappy day."
Come with us. You get a really nice tea, and you can calm down.
Now his demeanor changes, and he seems scrupulous. I guess that'd be. He thinks something's up. He thinks something's up. He's like, "Okay, yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. After I found out that I'm not your manager anymore, I didn't know."
Yeah, we'll bring him into the shop, order some hot water, make him a really nice tea that is like calming his mood and like relaxing and a little bit drugging.
Chamomile tea plus serotonin. plus a little something extra. All right, yeah, I got you.
So that his mood gets really calm and like he will not be totally like, yeah, you guys hate me at all.
He does seem a lot calmer now.
Mm.
He actually takes his like hat off and puts it on the table, which you've never seen before. Like, kind of goes, yeah. Starts playing with his beard and has his hat down on the table. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna throw something at that cat. No, I'm not gonna throw a charger at the cat. I need something in between. Gatorade bottle is pretty good. We need koosh balls, but they'll just like that. Can you stop, cat?
Ping pong ball does not do it.
Ping pong ball is ineffective. See, that's where the Gatorade bottle comes in. Just act like you throw stuff works too. All right.
Actually throwing stuff doesn't work.
Actually
that
throwing
well.
stuff, no.
Acting
Bluffing.
like you're gonna throw stuff works pretty well.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, Volo is really, really, really relaxed. Because I like Neverwinter.
Yeah.
So what's going on, guys?
And I'm looking to the rest if I should do the talk or anyone wants to step in.
I look at you and go,
Okay.
Hey, man. He looks at Asher and goes, I'm Volo.
I've already forgotten who you are.
So, Volo, we have like this important talk that we need to do with you. And like, yesterday when we were still on the ship and after we rescued these people and imprisoned the slavers and everything, and that was pretty crazy and all, I spent a lot of the night communing with the spirits and everything, and they told me that Wolfik, if you stay with us, this is pretty bad for you. So
Are
for you
you-
carry out everything. So
I did have a...
You spelled it wrong.
That's what I did.
This limbo area is the worst.
Sorry, I had to figure out how to say... I thought you pronounced it a different way, but he's like, oh, did you? And he looks around and everybody goes, did you do your dream thing? And he kind of looks at you guys like scrupulous and he whispers over, did your Corey tell you that? I have ideas and things about you, but...
Does he say this enough for the rest of us to hear this?
Well, you guys can. He's like not doing a very good job at whispering, but he says, is that your Corey told you?
yeah, and have a little bit knowledge about nature and everything, and about telling other people's fortunes. I'm totally lying here.
Well, he doesn't know much about Corey, so he's believing it. He's like, hold on. And he looks for his notebook. He can't find his notebook, so he just starts like writing over crap in one of his like own monster manuals. So the spirits, that's really cool. I didn't know that. He believes you though. Wait, no, Arcana check. Yeah, no. It's like a DC 25. All right, so yeah, he believes you. He's like, all right, yeah, well, if your Corey told you...
I mean, this is only for your best, so that you can stay out of trouble and do the things that you're good in without probably getting killed, because this glass told us that that's no good.
It told you I can stay out of trouble?
Yeah. If you're not traveling with us, because this might get you in a lot of trouble, and so I guess it's better for you if you're staying out there and still be alive and not getting too much trouble,
I
and probably
have
not
a
getting.
propensity. I have a propensity for finding myself in trouble. And you're telling me if I don't do the thing and leave you guys just go down the coast, no trouble for Volo?
Yeah.
And that's it.
I mean, yeah.
Give me a persuasion.
Oh God, what is my persuasion?
Oh, cast
Can I
guidance on you.
can I back her up?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So obviously, Athalia here is a person of immense connection to nature. If so there are some sort of spirits beyond whispering to her, I think they're best listened to.
And then he goes, have you seen it? Have you seen her quarry?
I don't know what kind of quarry this woman has with some sort of other beings, but are you saying quarry? It's like a rock thing, isn't it? Obsidian? Yeah.
It's like
You're muted.
That's where I was born.
it's like a mind dream ghost from another plane.
What was in that tea you gave him?
Well, it's kind of true, but I mean, I have like a spirit in me, and they are communicating with me when I sleep, and give me some insight on things and stuff like this. So yeah.
Ah, well, then all the more reason. You should listen to what she says. Spirits.
Exactly. Yeah. Give me that persuasion.
With
Do they
advantage.
tickle from the
With
inside?
advantage, he's messed up, but he's believing you.
Do spirits tickle when you sleep?
That's
they're
19. No, they are not tickling.
19. Oh yeah, he's well. Yeah, he says I am looking at writing some other books. Could I sign your quarry on as a mind ghost dream writer, ghost writer, dream writer, mind writer? Would your quarry be my spiritual advisor? I'm thinking of making some Volo self-help books. Volo's Guide to Getting Your Shit Together. Volo's Guide to Staying Away from Monsters. Volo's Guide. People need help here and down the Sword Coast, and I want to help them and get paid.
I mean,
When he starts talking about money, he starts to get a little more lucid.
I mean, that spirit that's in me only talks with me, so that's kind of a little bit not possible, I guess.
Yeah. I guess I'll
So,
have to...
but if you need any advice, you can always write me, I guess.
Or you can just make it up.
Yeah. I will stay away from y'all, because y'all are trouble. And I already get myself into a lot of trouble. Jarlaxle has explained to me already how the business side of things work. He's your manager now.
No, I don't think he's our manager. We didn't talk with him about this.
No, he talked to me about it. I thought just get.
I mean, he's the one that brought me on.
Listen, I thought you guys playing could be a fun thing for you to do. He, however, is a huge fan, and he wants to see how far you can go. And then he didn't pay me, but he told him I don't owe him quite as much now, which. Oh, and he did say, Devin, make sure you deliver that letter for him.
Yes, that was an agreement we had. We did not agree about a manager position, but maybe that's worth discussing later. The important thing to know is that you don't have to fulfill that position any longer, so congratulations to you.
I already did all whatever.
Whatever.
I guess we have a lot to do today, and you still have half of
Okay,
your tea,
bye.
and you seem like you need some time for yourself to think
And
over
he
things.
chugs the rest of that tea, and he like slams it down. He's like,
That was a little bit fast and probably a bit much.
Rusty.
Okay.
Let's get out of here before he passes out.
Sit here. Take your time. We're going.
Don't get up too quick.
And then
Yeah,
the
yeah,
little
yeah.
gnome, as you guys walk out, the little gnome comes and like brings Volo a glass of water and puts his hat back on his head and like is patting him on the back, like, you doing okay there, bud? But yeah, Volo's there feeling it. Let's see how much he remembers later.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It was a dream. All right, so yeah, you guys going to the scene of the missing guards?
I would love to have a chance to talk to the party before we get there, like on our way.
Oh, totally. You got a couple blocks to walk and talk.
So I think we were introduced a little bit, but I am Asha Perot.
Oh right. I'm sorry that it was all a little bit much today. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's perfectly fine, and I hope it didn't. I didn't step on anyone's toes at the guard tower.
Not at all. In fact, you've helped us make a little bit of extra coin for turning over dangerous individuals, so we appreciate that. Thank you. And so, how do you know Joe Axel?
Met him at the pier.
Oh, that was when you met him. Oh, okay.
Excellent, yeah. I mean, he must have an eye for talent. He hired me immediately.
Oh, okay. Well, is there anything in particular? There was, I mean, we put on a wonderful performance. Is there a particular instrument of favor you have?
Well, particular to the lute, singing, the lyre, and the viol.
No.
Outstanding.
Sounds like you guys have a front man.
And my toes are okay.
And
Just advice. If possible, stay away from Jalaxel. He's no good here. He has a bad vibe and bad influences, and
I just thought it was because
he's
was
toxic
flashy.
and not good for the group.
Oh shit.
so,
We decided his name was Coral. Is back there. He saw what you did with that tea, and yeah, he's with you, but he's gonna hang out and just sip on some of that specialty for a minute and hang out with Volo.
That's
I mean, I wanted to have a spiritual cleaning with him anyway, so I guess he already started, so it's okay.
I thought you were going to give him something that makes him poop.
That's later. That's after.
Plan B.
Yeah. No,
I'm sorry,
that would
plan
have been
2.
different.
It's number 2.
They didn't have the herbs that I need for this.
So yeah, but no, yeah. What type of Asher, what type of vibe do you getting from these guys? I mean, they know some pretty like up there people. They're turning in slavers and they're in a band and they write and they're down to adventure. Yeah. What do you think this group of individuals that you ran across at the dock?
So Asher thinks that Asher's intrigued because they seem to be all over the place. They're heroes, they're a band, they're authors, connected to Jarlaxle and Volo, who, while Asher doesn't particularly respect Volo, because who does, he is impressed with how connected they are.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. And he sees them as a means to get to the top himself. I mean, friends. He sees them as fast friends. And
Fast friends. Woo.
You're the fastest friend, guy. And what's the group think of this guy from the dock? He's pretty good at playing his instrument.
I heard him busting it out.
He's been helpful so far.
Seems cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Devin is leery of him. He's like, I've seen people that like, quickly line up with Jarlaxle, and we did more out of necessity.
That is true. So, Neverwinter, despite its troubles, is a bustling city, and it is daytime now. Sights, sounds, smells, humanoids of all kinds can be found throughout Neverwinter, and a few are surprised to see you adventurers with the badges. They're like, what's going on here? The noise in the marketplace is enough that moving silently is a trivial task. You can hide amongst the crowds if you want. There are some better smelling areas than others. But yeah. You guys are going... Oh, you guys going to the marketplace, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Box text. All right. Maneuvering your way through the crowds, buying and selling wares in the enclave, the smells of hundreds of bodies and workers soon gives out the briny odor of the ocean as you cross the Sleeping Dragon Bridge into the Blue Lake District. About 10 minutes later, you arrive at the site of the attack in the Tower District. You guys are making it through this little marketplace. You can get trinkets, little snacks, and whatnot. But you do find, like, it's still roped off. Easy to tell it is a crime scene. Especially you got a guard there. It's just kind of sitting there.
Texting on his not phone.
Mm-hmm.
He's sending on his sending stone.
Scrying. No, whittling. That's what they did before phones. People whittled. So yeah, he's sitting there just dicking around. He's standing in front of it, kind of guarding, but he's there. One that is much dirtier. Yeah, this is so you guys are making it through this marketplace. It was kind of nicer. The entrance area was kind of nicer. The farther you got through it, though, the worse it got. A cursory glance around the area tells you that this crime scene is closed, and there's probably still some clues here. All right. So, yep, this area is roped off.
I walk up to the city guard and I flash my badge like it means something as I try to just like brisk on past him.
Oh, dang. He looks at you guys. He goes, oh, they brought in some outside help, he says, and then he moves a little farther away from the crime scene as he was before. He's like, yeah, go at it. Yeah. But yeah, crime scene's there.
I'm going to stop at the guard. Give me a breakdown of what happened. Every detail you know. Don't skip anything.
I wasn't the one that went missing. That would have been Ribaldi and Gregor. They are missing now. I came to guard this afterwards. There's supposedly clues, maybe. But they didn't ask me to look because I'm better at standing in front of things.
I can tell you're doing a magnificent job. I just
thought
pat him
so.
and walk in.
But yeah, so there is this little corner leads to an alley. You see some crap over there.
Ew.
Could be like stuff. Like could be a shield, could be a helmet or something. But there's definitely some sort of gear left behind by the guard. There is a little wall you can climb up to and get a better vantage point. There's roofs you can look around. But yeah, this happened. Like this would have happened right before you guys would have got to the city, though. So late last night, he's been guarding it. Morning time, enough light for you guys to check it out. There are a lot of people around here too. So there are some people they see you working. They're like, what's going on over here? They're working with the guards, huh? But yeah, there are a couple people watching you guys, and you got this crime scene area.
Well, I'll take a look at the equipment, see if I can find any tracks or clues.
Is there blood?
All right, so
Ooh,
Devin,
blood.
that guard's gonna see you over there. He goes, "Oh, you are the primary. You must be the primary investigator." All right. Perfect time to be mastermind inquisitive. So yeah, no, this is good though. But yeah, you're taking point on this investigation. So I heard you're looking at the stuff. You're looking for give me a Athalia, give me a nature, and then Devin, give me an investigation.
Natural 20 brings it to 26.
Oh yeah.
Is this correct? Same. This is like a 22.
22. Cool.
So-
Excellent. Devin, you see that this helmet, it's a helmet. It's a guard's helmet. It is dented. So it looks like the guard was knocked unconscious. You also see that there is a little chain there with a ring on it. So Rogue, you know that this was not a robbery. Athalia, no blood, but you do find a broken claw that looks like it's from some sort of giant weird rat. Follow up with a straight, gave me a nature. Follow up with a wisdom or arcana.
Wait, another nature and then wisdom or arcana?
Yeah, you got the nature check. You know it's from sort of giant weird rat. Now you can see wisdom or arcana and see if you can get anything past that.
I would say then I'm going for wisdom because I have nothing in arcana.
All right.
This is a 12.
12 is a big rat. Big, weird rat claw. I don't want to see what rat that came from. That must be a huge, weird rat.
So I'll point this out to everybody, though, that the findings with the helmet dented, the ring with the chain on it, doesn't seem like somebody would have been robbed, as there's clearly valuable here. What else to look around?
I'm holding up what I found. I think I've got some thing, but I'm not sure.
Give me a. Okay, cool. So you didn't see. Awesome. Give me a. Thalia, you can give me another nature check now. And then, Devin. You can give me a perception check.
A big old 4.
4. There is. Does anybody want to help Athalia out with that nature check?
I cast guidance on Athalia. Is that cool? Can I do that?
That works.
Uh,
I mean, how much do I get from guidance?
It's just advantage.
Yeah.
D4, right?
It was a
Right.
D4.
I guess the
Sure,
maximum that I can get with a D4 is an 8, so I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
think it
never
helps
mind.
me.
But I would like to use the help action to give her advantage if I
There
can.
you go.
There you are, yeah. So
That's what I thought I was doing.
Athalia is doing some. You're looking around where this claw was, and Asher is going to help you out over there.
And then this
Guidance
is...
could still stack on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All right, cool. Yeah, totally.
Okay, this would be 12 plus guidance was a D4 is like 15.
15. Excellent. That is. It's not the best one you could have got, but it is the good one. It is good. So, you see strange paw marks near the mud. I'm not near the mud, in the mud, going away from the crime scene. It does look like huge rat claws, but it almost looks like a hand, too. So it looks like a people rat hand.
Sounds-
This looks like a hand, some kind
And
of.
I'll do the tiered check again. Wisdom or Arcana?
Oh boy. Ooh, this is a 9.
Can I help with that instead, since my perception check was garbage?
Yes.
Great. I look at the tracks.
That's with the help. It's a 20 and dirty.
Yes! It's a were-rat! This wasn't no giant rat. This was a were-rat. And that's horrible and disgusting. So you know that this is a were-rat. Some sort of were-rat kidnapping going on here. Obsidian, you can give me nature or perception.
I think they're both the same. Nope, it'll be nature. 13 plus 1, 14.
14. Cool. So, you, from your particular position and height, you can tell that the direction these tracks were heading and that where they go from there. So,
I think I see which way they went.
so they went in this little alley that stops and out this other alley. And you said, Devin, you said your perception check was horrible.
Yep.
Uh, Guyan, I assume you're not helping very much with this, probably standing over by the crowd, so I would let you help with this and look at the crowd.
Okay. Yeah. I will use the help action, or should I make a perception?
You can do a perception.
It's a 3.
Hey, mine was 2. I rolled a natural 1. It hurt.
Yeah, but I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So how will I do this then? Okay, let me just. It is sad. And let me see if you notice, somebody notices you not noticing things. Excellent. You get that.
I think Guy and I are just like having a side conversation at this point. Just like, yeah,
Right,
I don't
just
know.
chatting.
Weird. Yeah. So you like working here? I don't know. It seems all right.
You get Rick, the cocky Kenku boy. Investigators. He's a Kenku boy. So
What's up, you little cocky kid?
You guys, are you adventurers or investigators? What are you looking for? I might be able to help if the price is right. Money, money, money.
What are you?
Give him.
He looks like a big ass crow because he's not a fully grown kenku, so he looks like a big crow with a tunic on.
Sounds horrible.
Just in the streets, he goes wherever he wants to. He doesn't care.
All right, I give him a gold piece.
Okay, all right. Well, what do you want to know?
What do you know?
See any rat people? Drag some city guard off?
I don't know if they're rat people. I saw some gross, disgusting, gross guys with one did have a twitchy nose.
Did they have city guard people with them?
No, they went and jumped the city guards with clubs.
Oh yeah, where are they? Where did they come from?
I didn't see where they came from. I just sit back and watch while they were beating up on these guards. I think my buddy Suit. He points down at this little kid with a giant beard. It's obviously a dwarf, but yeah, there's the other kid with a huge beard, and he kind of looks away when Rick, the Kenku boy, points at him.
Go get Suit. Go get him. Doesn't look like he's trying to not see you, dude. Go.
Suit! Cat! And then it goes and
That's thaumaturgy when he starts yelling Suit.
All right, yeah.
So then it's really loud.
Suit! Yeah. And Suit's like, okay, what?
Did you that relay the same? Anyone else want to back me up so I'm not the only one grilling these little kids?
No, I'm there. Yeah, sure, yeah.
Do you want me to hover over them with my hands on my hips?
It's pretty
Yes,
tall.
because that's the amount of intimidation. That's the exact amount of intimidation you're allowed to do to children in my game. So, yeah, and that is, yeah, you guys can give me
Grown-ups will yell at
add advantage. You can give me that intimidation check.
Thank you for the advantage, but it was 4s both times.
That's a 1 in 400.
How about a 21?
There we go. So Guyan's like trying to make his horns look pointy as they can be, and then they're just like this little kid with a beard, just like, and then he looks up and sees Obsidian. He's like, yeah. What do you want to know?
Ask him about the were-rats.
Were-rats will
People that attack the city guard. He knows about this whole thing.
I turned to Devin after the kids started talking and go, that Groot moment.
Just give him 2 big thumbs up.
I love it. Hero point for that. One of them had a red hood and wasn't moving as fast as the other guys. It looks like he was limping. The other ones were beating up on him almost as much as they were beating up on the guard.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
And then Rick will say, they point where Obsidian was pointing before. I think they went that way to the Chasm District.
Okay. We're gonna have to follow him into that chasm district.
Yes.
I'd like to just ask the guard that's on guard. Excuse me, sir. What kind of dangers, elements may we encounter if we were to hypothetically go into the Chasm District?
Well, points at the badges. Like, you got those. I mean, it's a little seedy, but then he kind of like looks around and is like, this isn't the best part of town either, though.
Fair enough. So it's just mostly run down.
Yeah, they might run into some bandits, but I don't know if they'd mess with y'all.
Okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate the cooperation.
But yeah. So, just gonna go to the bad part of town?
Sure.
Guyan will begin to head for the bad part of town, but Miles, the player, needs to use the restroom.
That is a good point. This is a good time for
That's
yeah.
perfect time.
So yeah, we will be right back. 5-10 minute break, and then we're going to the bad part of town to follow up on our lead. All right, cool. Yeah, so we are back, and we are just talking about D&D giving out free stuff. So I think if you just Google D&D remote, D because we're cool like that. I don't see anybody use DAND. Andy.
Was it?
Yeah,
Are they using it? They're calling it the quarantine resources, right?
Yeah, the quarantine resources. So
So read on the D&D Beyond page. If you look to the right, it's right there. It says quarantine resources.
There's also, if you follow them on Twitter, there's always a direct link to it.
The Forge of Fury is up there for free, and then they had they just put up the Essentials rules as a PDF yesterday, which is really cool.
That gives you sidekick rules and all kinds of cool stuff that you can implement for like lower amount of players in an adventure. It's pretty dope.
And then Monday,
and it's going to be something I guess you have on your account forever. Yeah, so it's dndbeyond.com/quarantine.
So the Forge of Fury is till the end of May, I think, is free on D&D Beyond and Roll20. I don't think it's free on Fantasy Grounds.
Once you downloaded it, you have it though.
No, on D&D Beyond.
Oh, on D&D Beyond.
No, on D&D Beyond it's free. The stuff on the website is free for a limited time because a lot of that is DM's Guild stuff. So I'm staying on top of that because they've had cool Adventures League stuff, cool just like resources. They had a map pack for all the maps for everything for Curse of Strahd. There's some pretty cool stuff on
so
that.
you can download, so there is a download place where you can download them as well.
If you go to the Google D&D remote, and then it's dnd.wizards.com/remote/free material. But if you Google D&D remote, yeah, they've been doing it like daily for the last couple weeks, and they're still doing it this week too. So cool free stuff on there. Take advantage of. We were going to we're trying to get our DMs together to after Jasper's game week, we're going to try and just, look at that cat in that cone. He looks so happy right now to be.
This is Miami. This is as big as she gets. She's really, really tiny.
I'm disappointed in Vicky and how big he is right now.
But see that's the reason why she's got a cone. She wouldn't leave this alone. So
silly cat. But yeah, it
doesn't look so news.
Well, that's great. I already bought that. See, I have it already. Whatever. That's dumb. All right, but yeah, we're gonna after Jasper's game week, we're gonna try and run a bunch of games to trick people into staying home, even though they're allowed to go out because it's still probably a bad idea. But yeah, back to the bad side of town. So you guys were in the okay side of town, and now, having some trouble in Neverwinter.
Oh,
Oh, sounds like trouble.
Vicky, you're too big. I'm sorry. I stand by. Oh,
You
it's
can
Rob.
see him in the corner just causing trouble.
That's it. That cat's horrible. So you guys are in the bad side of town. You see some ruffians gambling, and you see some other ruffians just duking it out. They're doing turn-based punching each other in the face. It's the you got initiative. Pop. Wait 6 seconds. All right, pop. 6 seconds. Pop. So yes, they're taking turns punching each other in the face. So that's D&D boxing, and they're gambling, and they have some there are all sorts of sketchy stuff going on just in the street, and they see you guys, they see your badges, and they go back to doing there are some guards down there. The guards don't mind. They don't want to get involved. So there are some regular guards down there too, and they see you guys, and they see those guys shrug, and you can sense a little sense of relief in those guards because they're like, oh God, I thought there was gonna be a fight, and I thought we were going to help those guys. Are you? Yeah. They don't know if they're your bosses or what's going on there, but they're just glad nothing's going on yet because you guys might want to whoop all their asses. I don't know. But yeah, there's some ruffians there, and the trail gets kind of lost because there's been a lot of traffic here even through the middle of the night because it's a bad part of town and these are sketchy guys doing sketchy guy stuff. So yeah, the trail kind of gets lost here, and there's a lot of movement there. You can tell there's been a lot of movement through here, and this is a pretty happening part of the bad part of town because I mean there's even dudes out here gambling in the streets and getting into fist fights. So what are you guys gonna do here? There's drinks and stuff too. Like behind these guys, like it's a bar that they got the doors open, got the big old garage door open. It's a bar that's kind of spilling out to the street, or no, it just doesn't have a door. 24/7. It's that kind of place. No time to clean. Just keeps on going, make that money. So yeah, that's this bar that's kind of spilling out to the street. So I mean, there are some guys drinking and stuff, but most of the action is in the street right in front of it.
If they want to beat themselves up, why should we care?
They are smiling as they knock the crap out of each other. Pop! Oh, I used some blood. And yeah, it's not like a sad fight in the street. It's a fun money fight in the street.
Yeah, people got money riding on this.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
And then some of the one guys does notice you, and he puts a little mark on the board. And you guys want in on this?
I'll get in on it.
All right.
And on what?
What's the armor rules?
Looks at you. No. Do you want in on this action? Do you want to put some money?
Fight in it. All right. I guess I'll just gamble.
You can fight in it too. I mean,
how bad are these dudes? Can I size up my competition?
Okay.
That's what I thought you meant.
So, Guyan is wanting to get in on this. What's everybody else? You gonna just let Guyan take point with all these guys?
I'm just watching with amazement and bewilderment, wondering what the heck is going on.
Is there
That's fair enough. That is very fair.
Is there some sort of payout here?
Oh yeah, there's a cash prize. What's everybody else doing? Because Guyan's about to talk to somebody.
I'd like to place a bet.
Oh, okay, cool. There we go. So Guyan's like, I want to fight, and then, yep, they're broke. So copper, gambling, funny, Dave and Buster's money. You got
Oh,
copper.
We're betting coppers on this. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's not. You still want in on
I don't know if I
this?
want to get my teeth knocked out for a couple of coppers.
I'm sorry. I thought this was real game.
Big money on these guys? Okay, so they're over there and they're both about to talk to somebody. What's everybody else doing here? Thalia, you see all this going on in the street? There are guards there too. But yeah, there's no track. The tracks are kind of lost. You could try that. Like, yeah, what are you gonna do here?
Hiding behind obsidian.
Fair enough. Good. Obsidian sitting there and all, and Athalia is close behind. All right. Devin, what do you think about all this?
Well, I'm not really one to participate in gambling if it's not sanctioned, but if it's not breaking any outright laws, I don't really see what the problem is with it. However, I'd like to ask the guards if they've seen anybody in particular with a twitchy nose.
Cool. So you're gonna go over towards the guards, and you guys are over by the gambling, saying it's. Asher was talking about how it's not a real fight, and
I'll still play.
you're still down because you have no choice. Because the leader stands up and stretches his arms and says, "Well, you want a real show? You want some real entertainment?" And then he takes a pugilist stance. That is, if you're not chicken. And he points at you, Guyan. And he takes off his belt that has all his weapons and gear and drops it. And you do the same, or else you get jumped by all these bandits.
Well, that's what I was wondering is if it was like.
And the guards, too, probably. Because they're fine with the punching in the face. So, and Asher, now the money went up some, so you can't gamble. Devin, the guard's like, we didn't see anything last night come through here because this stuff going on this morning is nothing compared to what was going on last night. It was packed. It was even more packed than in the market you guys came from, where you can sneak around easily and everything. So there's so many people here. I mean, yeah.
Well, thank you for your astute observations. Good day. Let's move along.
So, but they will say maybe one of those guys has seen it. They do keep really long hours of drinking and punching each other in the face. Like they could be on an 18-hour shift of just getting lit. So maybe one of those guys could have seen some over there.
Thank you. And I'll go talk to them afterward.
All right. So it's Guyan time.
Let me just ask: is this like fisticuffs only then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It is.
I just want ground rules so I don't like hellishly rebuke this dude and then get stabbed in the neck.
That's what would happen.
Okay. All right. Making sure.
Okay, yeah. He sees your horns. And he goes, "None of that silly magic stuff."
And then like guy and like.
And your patron, you hear laughing in your head. Oh damn! What is your patron?
Zariel.
Zariel. Oh God! I don't. Okay, fine. Yeah, still laughing. You. No magic. I'm turning your magic off for this. You're playing by the rules. You better be good.
I drop my Rod of the Pack Keeper like a mic. All right, let's do this.
Oh, I'm
like,
totally
take off
helping
the
him.
rest of my stuff, like pull my Rod of the Pack Keeper, and drop it on the rest of my gear. Like, all right.
Okay, you get a hero point for this. So,
I'd like to do something real quick. In addition to placing a bet, if I can.
oh, totally.
I also want to cast Bane on the leader.
Whoa. Okay, hold on.
I don't know what that does, and I have nothing to do with this.
And I would like to attempt to do so stealthily so that I don't get caught.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. not a sorcerer, no subtle spell.
But it is a loud and noisy area, and maybe with a stealth check, maybe I can get away with something.
1 minute enchantment, cha save, debuff. Okay. You and Guy might not have worked together a lot. I've only walked around a little bit so far. But you guys, Devin too. Well, Devin, he's giving you an impression, but really, he doesn't buy it. But you guys, you're kind of buddies now. Enough that you give him kind of a nod, like, I won't fuck with this stuff. And you have no magic, but...
But I can turn the other way to pull his attention away from him.
Shit talk. Okay, so you talk shit to him. You try and get his. So I'm gonna need you give me a stealth, and then you give me an intimidation and talk shit to this guy.
What's this guy look like now?
I'll
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
He's a captain.
I need to see him to talk shit. I need to start.
Okay. Fair enough, dude. But it probably no. What is?
That's a 19.
He's a bandit captain.
Yeah. 19. All right.
Yep.
Wait, what? No, I don't want a bandit. I want a bandit captain. There, that. He looks like that, but he looks like the bandit captain, but he has a ruddier complexion, and he has like bright orange hair and cooler tattoos. He has sleeves.
All right, so he's like some bandit captain. Pretty sure from an HP to HP basis, I have no chance against this guy, but I've already stepped up, so I'm gonna own it. And
give me an
intimidation check. As he's saying a whole bunch of stuff to me, I'm literally just like, instead of saying anything, I say like literally nothing, like less, and I get it's a 22.
All right. And then what was you said 14?
I'm just like stretching.
14 for the stealth?
19 for the stealth.
19 for the stealth. All right. All right. Give me. It's not even going to be that high. So you're doing this stealthily for. It's the action, so you're doing this stealthily. Whisper, make sure whenever the target feels. Give me the effects, man.
I'm dumb.
You need the effects of Bane?
No. I know the effects, but it doesn't have like Eldritch Blast. It's like a crackling bolt of it's just like.
No, once they're afflicted by Bane, they are just Bane.
Is it just whispers, or no? They just got it.
Yeah,
they're just a little more useless.
There's a squiggly line above their head.
I mean, for Bane doesn't really have this kind of
I like
stuff.
this. So yeah, so he just feels like crap all of a sudden. So he's just like you flex on him, and Arcana. Give me Arcana.
Arcana?
Yeah, it's not that high. You got this. I faith in you.
Okay, let's see here. That is going to be Sorry, I built this character a few hours ago, so still figuring it out.
Dude. 15. 15? See? That's way more than 10. So yeah, he's like, you flex on him, and he doesn't feel too good all of a sudden. But he's like, kind of pissy now, and he's like, what? You got anything to say? And let's do this. All right. So, he's all doing melee too. This is stupid. All right. I'm so sorry about your luck, guy. You ain't lying. Guy ain't lying. You about to get it. You give me your initiative.
It's a 9.
Yeah, I go first. Okay. 10. What's your AC here?
13.
13. 10 doesn't hit, but the 15 will.
Oh, so he's popping at me twice?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I wish my packed weapon was brass knuckles. What the hell?
Come on. Dang. All right. So yeah.
Did he actually hit me though with the bane?
He got hit with the bane. Ooh, you're right.
Yeah, so doesn't he have to make charisma saving throw every time he attacks?
Oh, you are right. And he attacked twice. Okay. What is the save for that?
The save is going to be 13 for the Bane.
All right. Cool. Okay. So, a D4. He gets one of them. All right. So, yeah.
Does the 15 still hit me?
Mm.
Okay. All right. My turn. I'm going to attack him then. And I don't have multi-attack, so...
Can I yell to Guyan to get him in the Ghiblies? To give him the help action as Master of Tactics? I can give help from 30 feet away.
I love this. You can go. Yeah.
You
can go sit in his corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And give him the help action.
All right.
Get him in the Ghiblies!
It was a 17 to hit,
That hits.
and I hit him for 3.
3. All right. Oh God. And take your leather armor off, because he just took his off and threw it at you.
Okay, so doesn't that takes like 5 minutes? Okay, yeah, no. For the purposes of plot development, yes, it just casts.
Okay,
off.
then he sits there and waits for you to take it off for 5 minutes, but
Weird.
he took his
weird
off.
and it's awkward as all hell. No, I take it off.
I don't get that with the leather armor.
I start as they're starting to take off their armor. I'm drumming to the beat as they're.
I love it. You get a hero point, and you get some sort of pseudo bardic inspiration.
Okay.
You can add a D1 to. You got a +1 now. You got a +1 fist. Okay, it's my turn, right? Oh God. Don't worry, we're not going to finish this fight because it'd take forever for me to just murder him. Actually, no.
You
So
want to just start doing some roll v roll?
Yeah, okay.
Because all those charisma.
Look at the one I'm
skills-
dying. No, okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, just roll that. Just roll that. See if I die. See if I win or die. All right. I got my ass beat. See, I told him to roll it.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
But
Can I use my hero
but I give him
point for you to
advantage.
re-roll it?
You can use the hero point so you can re-roll it, but he's dead.
Yeah.
But I give him advantage. I'm just...
Okay. So Guyan puts up a good fight. Give me a strength check.
Not that good.
I was gonna let him get one good hit in, but he doesn't get one good hit in. He's kind of just like, and then
It's like those knockout punches that he like throwing after I'm already knocked out.
You asked me to roll it. It's gonna be.
I'm leaning into it.
All right,
I'm
good,
leaning into
okay.
it. What do you
But then
want?
this guy like holds Guyan up and sits his half-conscious form in the chair, and then starts putting his leather armor back on even more awkwardly
That is
over
really
5
awkward.
minutes. Yeah. It's horrible smelling breath. But he puts it on. He's like, what are you guards doing here? Asher, did you bet on Guyan or against Guyan?
I would have bet on Guyan because I thought that he would be able to handle it with some assistance.
You know how I said you were kind of bros before? The guy just lost like 10 bro points. He wasn't very impressive in that fight.
It wasn't bad. The dude was like twice my size, literally.
The dude was twice his size, literally. He wants sleeves now. You think that was the
That was the
difference?
key to his power. That was his invocation.
So
Just get a sleeve invocation. That's how it works.
yeah, but he's like, what do you want here? I'm clearly the guy in charge. I've had my fun. And then he looks at Obsidian and he says,
Am I lucid
good
again?
here. Yeah, you put stuff back on. He got you a drink.
So my whole plan was to at least fight, whether I won or lost, was to get close to people who would know stuff. So he's the leader of these guys, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely ask him what
He is the captain of these bandits. You might say he is a bandit captain.
I would probably surmise that. Thank you. I would ask him if he knows anything about were-rats on his turf.
Where rats? Let me get back to my sheet. What is everybody there with Guyan now, or are you guys trying to stay away from him because he was embarrassing?
No, I'm standing over there with him
All
now.
right, cool. So
I
yeah,
walked over.
Bad of a loss. He won't let it go.
I
He's got
will
almost had a couple
pat
times.
Guyan on the shoulder and say, better luck next time.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
You're welcome.
all right.
Everything's going
How much gold did I lose, by the way?
Say what?
We never determined the size of my bet. How much did I lose?
Oh, whatever you would have bet on Guyan. I don't know how much faith you had in him.
I thought I had faith in him, so I would have bet like 5 gold.
All right.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, Guyan, kind of a dick.
Guyan's just the worst. Jeez.
He is kind of a dick. He gets stuff done.
There it is.
But
Meant for
not winning
driving.
fights.
Not fisticuffs. We found that out. You do pick up your relic pack keeper that you dropped on the ground.
I didn't drop it on the ground. I dropped it on the rest of my stuff, I said.
Oh, you dropped on the rest of your stuff when you mic dropped, and you kind of hold it really close. And then you feel all your magic power come back, and you feel so much stronger than you did before.
I got my cha back.
There's a little blue glow around him for a second there, but he's still the crap knocked out of him. His wounds glow even more than the rest of them. So
Zariel likes to see me suffer in combat.
that's actually a character. All right, so yeah, the bandit captain says, "Rat people." Well, through here, doing what?
One question is, are there more people or more animals?
I don't know too much about that. I know about an old gang from like before the chasm and everything, the Bloody Knives. I heard they jumped a couple of guards over by the marketplace.
And that checks out with what we know as characters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Word on streets that they took him towards the chasm district.
Let's hit that up.
Listen. And like kind of motions to the 2 guards that are there. I kind of like what we got going on here. I don't want more guards to come through here. So we don't really like it when they go missing and you guys show up and I don't know what you got going on with that and getting the fist fights with me. Like, I like it, don't get me wrong. And then he like jacks you in the shoulder way too
I
hard.
still got my ass. I'm still beat up.
He's like, don't get me wrong, it's good times, but yeah, I'd prefer it if there were less guards around here. I can take you to a sewer where I've heard these guys used to operate out of, but that was like decades ago.
So these guys just came up in the past couple of days, even though they've been gone for decades?
Yeah. That's the word on the street. And then he looks at all his bandits and they're like, that's what I heard.
I have an intelligence of 8, so I just buy this.
Hmm.
I don't know what else to do.
I'd like to ask him if he's seen anybody that does the nose twitch thing that we heard about earlier.
No, but that does make sense. Back in the day, I mean, this is like a boogeyman story that you tell your little criminal children. Back in the day, like supposedly they'd snatch people up and give them lycanthropy. Lycanthropy. But those are
sounds
just
painful.
Lycanthropy? I don't know.
lycanthropy. Lycanthropy, yeah. But it's not an actual disease, thank God. But yeah, how did you just say it?
Lycanthropy?
Lycanthropy. That was the rumor anyway. That's a story. But I don't know if I believe all that.
It's a curse.
They want to spread their curse.
Mm-hmm. I guess. I haven't seen them, but they used to be around.
Well, we'll try to get in and get out as quickly as possible then, if that's all right with you. We'll stay out of your hair.
Hey, if you guys can take care of this and get these guards out of my spot, it all works for me. I ain't going in that sewer though. And he
Scared
actually
of-
offers, like, if you guys want to take care of this, you know, we got food, drink, place to sleep upstairs.
Do you have a place where we can like spray off when we get out of the sewers?
I don't know about all that.
So what? You can rest here. Once you go in them sewers, don't come back here.
I just need a creek. I'll wash off from there.
Yeah. So you guys can take a little rest, hang out here for a minute, or you can go straight to the sewers.
Show us the sewers.
I mean, I don't need a rest or anything.
Alright.
I'm at what, like probably half HP? Am I at 1 HP? What am I at?
You're right the first time. Because you're willingly getting the crap knocked out of you. So, yeah, you at half HP.
I'm alright. I don't care.
The sewers of Neverwinter have suffered a lot of damage during the cataclysm, and a lot of the areas are cut off from the main system. This is probably one of those areas. Takes you to, it's kind of crumbling, but you can definitely tell it's a sewer because the oppressive smell of the sewer is the first thing that assaults your senses. Breathing through your mouth, you are able to recover after the initial attack. Not an actual attack. This is box text.
This is an olfactory attack.
Yes, an attack.
Yeah.
There's a faint dripping that you can't quite discern the location of, and you're sure you just saw something scurry off in the corner of your eye. This entrance area doesn't have any notable features. You can see an open tunnel to the north and a gated tunnel to the west. And the bandit captain's like, all right, you guys, you take it from here. Somewhere in there is supposedly where they hang out. Yeah. So, everybody can give me a nature. Athalia, you can do this one at advantage.
All right.
17.
7.
9.
Wait a second.
Also a
I'm
9.
Nature.
This is like
No.
this is like a lot. That's a 21.
All right, yeah, cool, totally. Perfect. 15 and up. Those tracks you saw earlier, those big old rat people, rat lycanthropy tracks, all over the place down here. Going, looks like back and forth. You can't really tell what direction, but to the one with the door to the door to the west has them going to it, and I'm sorry, the great heading west has a bunch going there, and then the other one has a bunch going back and forth too, about equally. But yeah, you found rat people tracks all over the place.
Boy.
Where are you guys thinking about going?
I think we should follow the trucks.
Well, into the fray, I suppose.
All right, so you guys going to go to the
And the sewer too.
Exactly.
Cool. You guys go towards the grate. Give me. It is locked, but it's just a grate. What we got going on here? It's locked.
Oh, I'll take a quick look at it and well,
It's not that. It looks like something you could pick.
okay. I'll go ahead and give it a go with my thieves' tools.
Excellent.
It is a 21.
Oh yeah, totally. It pops right open. All you needed was a 12 for that. So yeah,
I do have something I have to say. Pop it open. Well, that wasn't very great.
and well, everybody gets a hero point for this. You guys get a hero
Hey!
point for going into what you're pretty sure is a dungeon-ish sewer area thing.
Sounds horrible.
It is.
Let's go.
So, this tunnel snakes around a couple of corners. It appears that some geological shift happened in times past that caused the crooked passageway to come to be. You arrive in another chamber, like the first one you entered. However, this time there are two open tunnels, one to the east and one to the west. So, everybody give me a perception check.
Oh, finally.
13.
19.
Cool.
14.
13.
13. So, 15 and up. Thin wires crisscross the room at seemingly random 15 and up. The thin wires crisscross the room at seemingly random intervals. 18 and up. Those thin wires kind of hum with electricity.
I'm very grounding though. No chicken.
Keep the
There
puns
are-
going.
It does not seem like there is a clear path through these wires.
Do you think we can take care of those? They seem to be electrified. I hear a hum.
Let me try something. I'm going to
I
cast Mage
step
Hand.
back.
Mage hand. All right.
I'm going to have my Mage Hand grab some wires and see if I can...
You
Right back.
15.
2 seconds.
You good? 15 pounds, right?
Yep. Hopefully that's enough pressure to...
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Or 10 pounds is the limit.
10 pounds. All right, cool. Yeah, 10 pounds. 30 feet away. You can pull them, and when you start pulling on them, it goes from a hum to like a crackle.
Mm-hmm. But not enough to like break them.
Hold on just a second. Failing DC tells you my movements which okay. Give me pull on it to okay, yeah. Give me a
Are we all in this room where he's pulling on these wires?
yeah, that is a good question. This mage hand is out there pulling on these wires. What's everybody else gonna do?
I would
I
back
just
up
stepped
if
back.
could. Yeah.
I just stepped back a couple, not very far though, because I was like, oh, go ahead.
To be clear, I would be standing as far away from these wires as I can while doing this.
Mm-hmm. All right. So if you guys are standing as far back as you can all go ahead and yeah, give it to me at you can do it at advantage, dex or intelligence. At advantage.
23.
23.
Is this a check?
Check. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's save.
Dexterity or what?
Dex or intelligence.
Well, that'd be a 21.
All right.
15.
15.
25. It's not good.
12 and under? 5? Dex or intelligence? All right. So you get 8 lightning damage. Everybody else get 4 lightning damage. But no more trap. So the mage hand pulls and pulls. It gets really taut and then starts to snap, and it whips around and kind of brushes by everybody, but kind of gets Athalia like, down power line. But it crackles for a second, but then it kind of stops.
Is it loud?
Yeah, the crackling's loud.
Can I thaumaturgy to drop that volume down when it sizzles?
Yes, you can. So you thaumaturgy it to drop it down, and when you do that, you can hear over at the wall, it sounds like there's a lot of crackling coming from over there, and like that buzzing sound from earlier too.
Gotcha.
Over at the wall. Anybody want to give me a perception check over at this crackling?
9. I don't see whatever it is.
19.
All right.
Yay!
Cool. 19.
17.
So this is 18 and up. You would see that there is there's a little switch over there.
Guys, there's a switch.
I send my mage hand towards the switch.
All right. You already got it out, so it just kind of goes over. Still a little sparkly crackles going on it, and then that humming and crackling noises and kind of washing machine sound you heard back there stops.
I do apologize. I thought that I could disarm that safely.
Not to worry. Wasn't too bad.
All right. So, you guys go through, I take it?
Yes.
All right. It's been an adventure. We've been electrocuted, and you've had the crap beat out of you. It was willing, though. So this short tunnel opens up into what appears to be a storage room. There's a stack of crates piled up haphazardly in one corner. From where you are standing, you can see another tunnel to the west side of the room. Um, so, yep, there are. Everybody, give me a perception check.
Oh man.
I get a good one this time.
16.
7.
3.
18.
Oh, yeah, you do. Because 15 and up, you see a gelatinous cube kind of scooting over from behind some of those boxes. 18? Anybody get 18 and up? Oh, shit. Guy
So
was
I
paying...
got a good one.
Oh, yeah. Guy was paying attention. You see a second gelatinous cube over on the far side. They are both scooting.
Can I cast dancing lights over top of it?
Hold on. Would it give a shit? Let me find out.
It would just be like a dim. Yeah. I don't even know if it could even do anything about it.
Giant ooze variant, you say?
Good on the giant ooze variant of the gelatinous cube.
So let's see. Takes up the entire space.
They're horrible. I know that.
Living, they scour. Wait, they gave me history on these. Let me see. So you do dancing lights. Keep it clean. All right, yeah, sure. If you do dancing lights, we'll let your... Okay, so you guys see these things, and they don't notice you because they're just still moving very slowly.
Also, they're not coming after us.
They're not coming after you guys. They're kind of... you can sit there, and you know you're hidden right now, as far as they're concerned.
By the way, is it dark down there?
Yeah, it's oh, sorry, I didn't say that. And when you guys started the, it is lit. There are some torches, like they're not all lit, but there are here and there. They have torches lit, so dimly lit. But yeah, there's these two cubes. They don't really notice you, and they seem to just be moving around in some sort of pattern, going around the crates and everything.
Do we have to go through them, or can we avoid them?
You can try to avoid them by being stealthy. You can try to avoid them by being all smart and sneaky and figuring out just smart and figuring out their pattern. You can try to just run and be faster than them. Yeah, you have options. What do you guys want to do here? Or you can just try and fight two gelatinous cubes.
I'd teleport to the other side, give a bow, and wait for them to get over here.
Well,
You
damn.
can do that.
Yep.
If you could do that. I'm gonna...
Yay, Misty Step.
So as far as the pattern, I'd let that be like intelligence, or I'd let that be nature or wisdom, like for the pattern. For being fast, that's going to be some sort of athletics.
I'm just gonna run for it.
All right. So we got teleport, and now we have run. Is anybody else going to just straight run for it?
I'm following the lead. If they're running away from it, I'm going to run away from it.
I don't have many options, so I would run.
I love it.
Teamwork. Devin.
I mean, I'd rather be stealthy if that's cool with everyone else.
All right, cool. I like this. So you three are running. You guys have advantage. Runners. Thank God I gave you that advantage.
So what I'm hearing is they're the distraction so that you can sneak past.
Yeah.
Remember, you guys have hero points, like Miles just used. To get his.
Oh, yeah. Let me do one of those.
I still have
what-
one inspiration from the first session.
That's the first. I've never used one. So what is it? I roll again?
D6.
D6.
Roll a
Oh,
D6
D6.
and add it to it.
Hey, look, I even had one in my hand.
guess I use
Four
some
more, all right.
inspiration.
That 12 turned into a 16.
All right. See?
I hope the
Hero
13
points.
done it.
Let me take that off.
Thalia, what were we looking at?
19.
Oh, okay. She saved you guys. That sense of desperation really got you going. So yeah, you bring it up over a 12 for everybody. So you guys run, which gives Devin advantage on his sneak.
Hooray! Okay. 19.
Matches it. So they're running, and you sneak right by so gracefully that you keep up with them right behind them. So, and then the cubes scoot, 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 and then wobble, kind of bounce off the wall, wobble, and then start scooting, scooting, scooting back in the exact opposite direction they were going. So, excellent. I love this. This is perfect. So, as you move forward through the corridor, sounds of squeaking, and scratching gradually get louder. The tunnel opens up into a large chamber with a rickety, narrow bridge spanning the way to the center of the room and then to an exit on the north side. Below the bridge are thousands of rats. Thousands of rats, squeaking and squirming around each other. You know that okay, yeah, this is obvious. You know that individual rats are not normally a threat. However, this many, ... you suspect that they could easily overwhelm most creatures. Maybe they won't notice you, ? And that's where, yeah. So yeah, you know, no wisdom check needed, that a couple rats, no big deal. But thousands of them, big deal. Yeah. You guys know that, of course. But it's in the box text too. I love that. Point it out to the adventurers. Let them know. So yeah, we're going to stop there. You guys are in the middle of a rickety bridge with thousands of rats underneath you, and you're trying to get them to not see you. And that seems like
It's terrifying.
excellent place
Rats.
to stop. So
Why it's
yeah,
gotta be rats.
you guys are in a dungeon underneath Neverwinter. You've experienced the top side of the city, and now you're in some horrible sewer looking for missing people, like adventurers do. So you found you an adventure in Neverwinter. You've had some.
We still got like
local
6 hours
delicacies.
before the show.
Yeah, and you're still on time for that. You'll just smell horrible.
And my face will be all busted.
Your face
That's why we have Asher, to put him out front so that nobody sees the rest of
There
it.
you go. Yeah.
There we go. But yeah, you guys are in an incredibly precarious situation over thousands of rats. All right. Next week, is there a game?
I don't believe we're going to have a game next week because it's all
Wait.
Jasper's
All right.
week.
I'm gonna see.
I won't be able to make it if we do because I have to watch the streams to make sure we're keeping
You got to
an eye
do
on
the.
donations and tracking and everything. So I won't be able to make it next week if you guys do play.
I will.
Miles, if you ever need hand with anything like that, just let me know. Just hit me up on
dude,
Discord.
we
Dude,
will
we
get
have
you.
an awesome team. I
No,
really
but no,
appreciate it.
we could use help.
Yeah,
It's all hands on deck.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, we'll get
I
you
don't
in.
know.
We'll get you in touch with Fenway because they need mods and they need
Yeah, if you want to help mod the stream and all that.
Jake's doing like 60 hours that week of just producing and stuff. Yeah,
I'd be more than glad to mod and make sure that people behave themselves, or I'll bring Obsidian in and beat the ever loving crap out of them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Drop that Warhammer, bro.
No, I'll get you in touch with them because we do need help.
Yeah,
with that.
I took next week off work.
Yeah, same.
So that I could help out with it because I'm planning on.
Have you seen who's in your
my whole
game?
Week. I've got some awesome.
I work from
players in
home,
my game
so
next week.
I can have that stuff up on the side and be pretty decent at keeping track of stuff. So
Nice.
So yeah, that'd be great. Well, I'll get Fenway in touch with you. But I will see. Let me check out my schedule real quick. Oh, it's just the schedule. There's no preliminary one now. Oh, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, it is just
Like full on?
It is now.
Okay then. Well,
It's real.
but yeah, so yeah, I'm not trying to move that around. Oh, here we are, play schedule. So that's Wednesday. Oh, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, yeah, Wednesday. Oh, no, 8
We
to
can talk
12.
about this after we
Yeah,
go off
sorry.
live.
But yeah, I might be able to. We'll figure something out. And yeah, Jasper's Game Week is next week, so everybody should check
Yeah,
that
everyone should
out.
tune into that.
And yeah, middle of a dungeon. You're half your HP down, but you made it through some traps. We'll see how that goes.
It's gonna be fun stuff. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Outros
Thanks,
for
you.
everybody. Impact RPG. We're doing Jasper's Game Week next week.
Check it out. It's gonna be awesome.
And
This is
Asher, Justin.
Hi.
you're
I'm
new,
Justin.
And
Yeah.
thank you for joining us. I had fun. It's good to have an actual bard here. Yeah.
What?
You got a lot of D&D stuff too with Mage Hand Press, right?
Oh yeah, so I'm the community director of Mage Hand Press. So we write stuff for 5e. We mainly character options, but we also have cool stuff for DMs like Fey Folio and Dark Matter, which is D&D in space. And right now, all of our digital supplements are 25% off while quarantine's going on to, have something extra to, mix up your games because you can only play a fighter so many times.
And
But
Caro, you're in something. You said it was English too, right? Or
No. I have my own campaigns that are in English, but if you're able to speak German or partly German, I just started my own stream. We are called Horde of Tales. And yeah, we just had our first episode today, which was our Session 0.
That's awesome.
yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
up. But yeah, and thank you for everybody for being here. And I'll find out about next week. And we're in a dungeon, so it's real deal. Maybe there's a dragon in there. It's a rat, but rat people. But yeah, we'll see you all next week. And is there a game Friday?
Yeah, we do have.
Yeah, we have a game Friday.
Ravenloft game this
Yeah.
Friday. First Friday.
Yeah.
All right.
See
Thanks,
y'all.
everybody. See you then. Bye.